Tucked away in the Kalinga province of the Philippines is the village of Buscalan, the home to the last remaining true Mambabatok Apo Whang-Od. She is a member of the Batok tribe and was recently featured on the cover of Vogue Philippines as the oldest woman to brace a cover. But Apo Whang-Od has made history before. At 15 years old, she was the first female Batok, a tradition that was first only passed down to the men in this tribe. At a young age, she learned the tattooing skill from her father, and then tattooed many men who came back from battle with the head of their enemy, the so-called headhunters. Where men got their tattoos as a sign of bravery, the woman got them as a sign of beauty, and Whang-Od definitely still carries her tattoos graciously. So let's start the trip to get to her. We've made it at the checkpoint. This is where we're going to log our details before we carry on the road. So up in the mountains, of course, the roads are very, very windy, so I'm a little bit nauseous. But I am happy that we don't have to change vehicle here and can just go straight up in the van. It's going to be about another half an hour drive till we actually reach the jump-off point. And then we can start the actual trip up. One thing about the journey up, now that I've actually got my eyes open and I'm not sleeping all the time, is that it's actually very, very beautiful here. You've got like a rocky river, lots and lots of mountains. Yeah, definitely good sights. Going into checkpoint number 2, but just look at that, oh my word, this is beautiful. So that in the distance is the village we're going to Buscalan.
This is the tram line here. They put all the things, the bag, to go up there.
To put it across, that's great.
Yeah.
Yeah, so instead of actually carrying all our bags up, we can pay 50 pesos per bag and they'll put it across that line to go straight into the village, which I think is nice if you're carrying a lot of heavy stuff, so I'll probably do that because then you don't have the weight on your back while you're walking up. If it is possible, you know, why not? We haven't started the walk just yet. We're still driving down the middle of the road, but it looks like we're going to be getting some fresh produce over here. Now I am glad that I brought a little backpack as well where I can put just the essentials like for filming and stuff to take on the hike, and the rest is being able to be pulled across, but that will have like a 2-hour delay, which is fine. But at least I've got like my camera equipment with me, which will be nice when we arrive. Just stay alive, just stay alive. We have started our trek to the village. From what I've understood is that if at a good pace you could do this in half an hour. We will probably take a little bit longer than that, I guess, because we're with the whole group. We don't know the route. We have somebody in the front who knows the route very well, but I can already see the first photo ox being held, so this could take a little bit, but I don't mind. Woo. We're here in the beautiful rice fields, beautiful, beautiful location, and a very beautiful view. I think it's absolutely incredible that there are still places in the world like Buscalan where the only way to get there is by foot, like this. There is no road leading up to Buscalan except this path that we were hiking on. But the contrast between how times have changed here felt significant for me. Where once people probably feared walking here for no reason, we now walk voluntarily up to the village to get tattooed by Apo Whang-Od. Until the early 1900s, the Kalingas practiced headhunting. Bringing back a head after a tribal battle was considered a sign of bravery and, of course, of victory. So I don't think in those days that anybody would be voluntarily walking here if they were not part of the tribe. Here you have the first Kalinga pattern in the ground. It's incredible. I see this humongous line over there. We're going up. Oh, but the end is in sight. You know what they say, if you really want something, you need to work for it. And I think this walk is part one of that. Yeah, we're here, baby. We get to rest for 5 minutes. Oh my goodness. How are you doing back there? Hi. What are you doing? Okay, so we've arrived where we'll be registering to actually go into the village. It's like 100 pesos per person to register before you go in. So just collecting our details before we actually head off to our homestay that we're staying in here in the actual village. I can already hear tapping. Oh my goodness. Look at this view. That is beautiful. We've arrived at the place that we'll be staying here in the village, and the view is absolutely amazing. Can you just imagine tomorrow morning waking up to this? It's going to be so good. So sweet. Yeah, so we're just taking a rest, I think. I got a bottle of water and some Coca-Cola just to get some sugars in me as well after that walk. But yeah, then we should start getting settled in.
This is your room.
This is my room.
Yeah.
Family room. Oh my god, we can have a real sleepover here. Okay, so I booked my room online. I didn't book it with the same people as the rest of my group did. So I have a family room. So this is actually for me by myself, but I've invited 2 of the girls to come and sleep over with me in the family room. Oh, there should be enough space, I think. We've got a good view from the window. Yeah. Bam! That's awesome. But Lucy,
Yeah.
do we get tattooed here by the other artist?
Yes.
Right here in the homestay. Guys! That is amazing.
Sarah and no. George is not here.
George is not here, so it'll just be Sarah.
200 to 2K. Depends on the design.
On the and the size. And these are the
bamboo stick.
bamboo stick. Okay guys, so let me explain to you what we're actually going to be getting tattooed with today. This is basically the needle, which is going to be like the bamboo, and here you have a calamansi thorn. And as you might be able to tell, this is a lot thicker than your usual tattoo needle. And even though I've got like completely fully blacked out parts of tattoos on my body, I'm a little bit nervous for this because I don't really like the feeling of stick and poke where the skin like pops off of the needle. I've had some of that already on my body, so I'm really curious what this is going to feel like. But yeah, we'll just have to get through it. Also, the ink is made of a charcoal consistency, so that is what they'll actually be using to tattoo us. But I'm really curious. We're going to start off with one of the younger tattooers who have learned the tradition, and they are also still doing the designs, whereas Whang-Od is only doing her 3-dot signature. So we're going to start off with the actual tattoo, and I've decided to go for one of the most painful parts of the body, I think, and that is the top of the foot. All good. Peanut. Hi, Peanut girl. Well, inside of this mug, I've got some true Kalinga coffee. Beautiful view, beautiful coffee. Peanut! Hi, girl! Hello, you! Happy puppy! Happy puppy! Yeah! Okay, so we're busy deciding on a design. I have decided that I might go for the snakeskin pattern, but whereas the arrowheads take like 10 minutes, the snakeskin might take up to an hour. I really don't know how I'm going to deal with this pain because like I have tattoos, but this is like such a different sensation. So I'm a little bit worried, but the only way to find out whether or not this is going to be painful or not is just by going for it. So I think that's what we're going to do. So this is our lovely artist for tonight, Sarah.
Yes. Hi.
So Sarah, you're busy preparing like the ink and all of that. What is the ink actually made of?
It's from the charcoal.
Okay, so session number 1 of our group is about to start. Okay, so Tess basically is going for her very first tattoo at the moment. And it's a traditional way.
I love it. At first, it wasn't painful at all, and then it was kind of painful, but then I'm just like, I mean, when I'm looking at it, it's
Yeah, because she's getting the arrowhead as well. Looks really, really nice. But so, pain is bearable? Pain
Yes.
is okay?
Yes.
That's fine?
Yeah, totally.
Well, let's hope the foot is the same. Yeah, I was thinking here. Not on the toe, just here.
Street.
Yeah, what do you think? Okay, so a stencil is going on. It's also not like the easiest place to put a stencil. So Sarah, you started when you were 13, when you started practicing on your mom.
Yeah.
When was it the first time that you tattooed somebody else? Like how many years? Did you train first for a few years, or did you?
No, just one day.
One day and it was going. Yeah, but you're very precise. Like your lines are so straight on the other tattoos as well. Do you still enjoy doing it?
Yes.
That's good. One major difference between having like this tattoo done and a tattoo done in the shop where they actually put the stencil on is that, you know, you put the stencil on, everything is like stuck down and then peeled off, and then you have basically the stencil that's going to be tattooed. Whereas now with the hand, the whole design is being put on first. So you kind of see the precision that's already going into it prior to actually getting the tattoo done. Yeah, it's a really interesting experience because obviously it takes some time also to like get everything positioned correctly and all of that before we can actually get started. So I'm still on like the pre-tattoo nerves at the moment. I think, like I said, like the only way I'm going to know if this is painful or not is by us just getting started. Now the pressure doesn't become any less when you have like all these people watching you. Okay. Yeah, what is like the difference with tattooing the foot versus, say, the top of the wrist? The skin, maybe, or
The skin. On this part, you need to be gentle, unlike
the other one you need to be harder. Okay, well, to give you guys a little indication of what the pain is like, this is definitely a sensitive spot. Some spots are a little bit more sensitive than others, especially when you're going onto like the tendons and the bone. But I do think that it will be bearable. Like I've gone through worse tattoo pain, like especially on my back. So yeah, you go into like almost meditative state, listening to the tick tick tick, and like, yeah, I don't know. Like it is also very different than with the needle. When you're going with the machine, it's just like ring, and this is like little bit by little bit. So yeah, I think we'll be okay. So I just asked Sarah if she has any of the traditional tattoos, and she has told us she has the snake down her spine. Is it the whole spine, Sarah?
No.
Okay. The top of the spine? Was it painful on the back?
Yeah.
I can imagine. Yeah.
106. Yeah.
106 artists,
Yeah. And 4 boys.
4 boys, 102 women,
Or 106 women and 4
No,
boys.
106 total.
106 total, of which 102 are women, 4 men. While talking to Sarah, it's fascinating to find out that where once Apo Whang-Od was the first female to start this tattoo practice, now 102 women continue the legacy. How many of you have learnt it directly through Whang-Od? 20 plus. And did you learn it from like somebody else and then practice on your mom, or did you like?
We just watch and learn from Whang-Od.
You just watched and learned and then practiced.
Yeah.
So exceptionally well. This is ridiculous.
Beautiful.
But do you ever like work in a tattoo shop or only here in the village? Do you ever work in a tattoo shop or only here?
Sometimes we go outside the village
Yeah.
to do the tattoos.
Dude, you are so good. It is ridiculous.
Thank you.
Great work.
Well, we are almost there. My little butchered foot is quite red, as you can see, but that looks so cool. Oh my goodness. Sarah has just gone to add, I think, some more water to the actual charcoal mix so we can finish up. But I am really happy that I have taken this. Like, I was contemplating of maybe doing something different in a place that's less painful, but I'm glad that I went with something that I really like on a place that I like, even though it's not the most easy of places. I think it looks so cool. Are you still comfortable?
Yeah.
How you doing? Hanging in there?
Yeah.
So dramatic. It's a little sensitive.
Yeah. You're a trooper.
Okay guys, this was session number 1, day number 1. It is finished and I'm very, very happy. Now we're gonna call it a night, maybe with a little night cap, and then tomorrow we get number 2 from Whang-Od. Cheers! Good morning guys. Today is a day that we go and visit Apo Whang-Od. That sounds so crazy to me that we're going to be meeting her today. Like, this is a trip that I've been looking forward to for such a long time, and now the day is here. My foot, on the other hand, is feeling a little bit sore this morning after our session yesterday, but nothing I can't bear with. And today I'm going to have my 3 dots done by Apo Whang-Od next to it on my foot as well, so I'm excited for that. Anyways, I'm just so excited to be there and get tattooed because, you know, the original Kalinga culture, the men earned their tattoos in battle, whereas for the women, it was a sign of beauty, of attractiveness, of a girl turning into a woman. And I think it is so cool that that is a culture where tattoos are seen as something beautiful, because in a lot of societies and in a lot of places, tattoos are frowned upon, looked down upon, and I've definitely had my fair share of comments about my tattoos. So to be in a place where a lot of the women have tattoos and it is seen as something beautiful feels really cool and very special. So we're going to have breakfast and then we're going to head over. You ready to go?
Yes!
Are you so excited?
Totally.
So excited, right?
Totally. Yeah. I mean, I have so many times where people have been like, yeah, let's go to the Philippines, let's go do this. And it's just like, yeah, we'll see if that'll ever happen in my lifetime. And here we all are.
Here we are. Yeah.
Apo Whang-Od and get tattooed. And
That is crazy, right? Like, I feel the whole weekend has been a sort of a build-up towards this. Yeah, and basically, so for the people who do not know Tess, obviously, she is a Filipina-American, and she basically got this one yesterday, and today the dots are going on the other side, huh?
on the other side, so
On the
that
other
they match.
They match. That's going to be so awesome, man. We're busy getting ready to actually go and meet the woman herself, so we're packing our bags and stuff. Now, I saw in videos and photos that Apo Whang-Od always has like her nails done very nicely. So if she has nail polish on, they're always done very nicely. So I got her a little goodie bag. Bye. So this whole weekend's build-up has led to this day, basically. This is like the highlights of our trip. And even though it seemed like a short trip, like we've had 3 full days, you know, leading up to this. And yeah, I can't believe the time has finally arrived. Okay, so Whang-Od is considered to be 106 years old, right?
Yeah.
But she's not the oldest in the village.
Yeah.
This woman is. How old is she?
It's 110 years.
110 years old. And is it like 100% sure that they are this age? Because I heard they don't have birth certificates.
Yeah, sure.
She has a birth certificate, so she's definitely 110.
Yeah.
And she also still got like the tattoos when she was younger.
Yeah.
And they still look very beautiful. They still look really nice, yeah.
A woman here in the village was they get tattoo when they are younger.
Yeah.
So it's a tradition.
It's a tradition.
Yeah, the woman should have tattoos.
Yeah, and it's a form of beauty, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
You're not beautiful if you have
If you don't
no
ha-
tattoos.
Wow, I love that. Does she mind if I look at her arm with the tattoo?
Yeah.
It's okay? Oh, it's beautiful. That is beautiful. That's really beautiful. So apparently it's actually very common for people to live above 100 here in the village, which is incredible. That must mean they either have like very strong genes, or I want to know like what they're eating and how they're sleeping for a lot of them to live above 100. So where Apo is considered to be 106, she doesn't actually have a birth certificate, whereas this woman does have a birth certificate, so they know that she's 110 years old. Okay, well, we have made it to where we'll be getting tattooed by Whang-Od, and actually there's already quite a big crowd, so we're going to be queuing until we can get the 3 dots. This could potentially take a while. We've made it downstairs where we'll be waiting, and we're actually waiting in front of Whang-Od's house. I believe we're number 19 and number 3 is up right now, so you can just calculate that this might still take a little bit of time.
It was a busy Sunday in Buscalan, with many people waiting to get tattooed by Apo Whang-Od. I was not expecting it to be so busy, but after about 6 hours of waiting, it was my group's turn.
Okay.
How you feeling?
Yeah, that's fun. She's got a steady hand.
It's a lot sturdier, right? Yeah. The way you're gripping the chair. You got a close-up of your hand.
Oh, God. Yeah, because it's very like thick skin. Well, after almost 6 hours of waiting on day 2, our group has gotten started, and I've had my tattoo done by Whang-Od, which feels so surreal. I'm going to show you the results. She went so deep, and it's going so red and bulgy. But I'm really happy with how everything has gone, and that we were able to do this today. It's been a beautiful experience so far, and we get to go home with the signature 3 dots, as well as a beautiful design done by Sarah yesterday. So all in all, doing good, but I feel like a bit of a baby, because I really wanted to be like completely, emotionless, and I definitely showed the pain. How was it? It was painful, huh? Let's see yours. Yeah. Yeah. Okay, I definitely feel like a bit of a wimp now because I was actually going to go for the foot and have it done next to the centipede, but then I saw like how the skin was popping off of the thorn by other people. So I was like, no, I'm not going to do the foot anymore. I'll do it on my leg because I'm scared that the foot is going to be too sensitive. And now a girl in my group is doing a finger, and I'm like, I should have just done the foot, you know. After arriving here yesterday and spending a night here in Buscalan, it has been such a privilege to be able to get tattooed by Whang-Od, because you can only wonder how long she'll still be able to do this and to be able to do her signature 3 dots with other people. So I feel very lucky that I've been able to be tattooed by her, as many others were today as well. For now, this is where the video is going to end, because we are going to walk down again and up to the other side and make our way, well, I'll make my way back to Baguio, whereas others will go to Manila. So guys, I hope you enjoyed this video till the end, and I hope to see you next time.